Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to the Austrian Adventure. And up in today's episode, we have Salzburg at home in the Austrian FA Cup semi-final, and then we face Rapid Vienna away from home in the final league game of the regular season. So yes, two very big matches here today. Salzburg up first, at home though, in the FA Cup semi-final, of course. We beat Salzburg on the way to win the trophy last season, but that was in the second round and it was away from home. Much more pressure this time round, but home advantage here. We've played Salzburg twice this season already and lost twice, unfortunately, though. So can we make it third time lucky here in the first episode? I really hope we do. And if we beat Salzburg here, we'll face Admira Wacker Modelling in the final. So if we win this game, we should go on to win the FA Cup and defend our trophy again, which would be absolutely lovely. Also, we've got Rapid Vienna away in the final league match of the regular season before the championship group, of course. Well, I only played one game since the last episode. And we played Austria Lustenau at home. And this is actually a very disappointing result. I didn't know how bad they actually were this season. They have 3 points this season. They've played 21, won once, and lost 20 games, sorry. So we can only beat them 2-1, which is pretty shocking. Of course, I rested the entire team with Salzburg on the horizon, but still should be doing a lot better than that. We won the game though, so I guess I shouldn't be too harsh. Yatiki with the 2 goals in this game. They got a goal back through Patrick Schmidt. But yeah, in terms of the league table, we are still top of the league at the minute. Well, still just by games won at the moment, because we won one more game than Salzburg. You see there, still got identical record. We both won 2-1 in that game week. 48 goals scored, 16 against, plus 32 goal difference, both on 50 points. And Rapid Vienna are 3 points behind us, so Rapid Vienna beat us today. They will be on the same points as us. They'll also leapfrog us as well due to the goal difference. So a draw here will be quite a decent result. Hopefully we can get at least a draw. That'd be very nice. And what I mentioned about Austria Lustenau, look at the state of them. Played 21 games, won once, lost 20. And we can only beat them 2-1. Pretty shocking. But anyway, we did win that game. We're still top of the league. But 2 absolutely massive games here today. So we just had our yearly youth intake. But unfortunately, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. The second and third season's youth intake have not been nowhere near as good as the first season, of course, with Lettner and Dietl coming through. But still, we got a couple of players come through. They haven't all signed their contracts yet, because it only just happened literally like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. The terms of the players who have joined us so far, well, Simon Schellenberg is the second highest rated player, but he's a centre-back. We don't need any more centre-backs. We don't need him. He's potentially 4.5 stars. Will he ever be good enough for us? I'm not sure. He needs to develop a lot, to be honest. Maybe he will. We shall see about him. But another centre-back, we're blessed that. Unfortunately for us, though, Schellenberg is very much a one-trick pony. He can only play centre-back. So we'll see how much he develops. But I haven't got too much high hopes for him. Another couple of ones here as well. We've got Johan Haas, potentially 4.5 stars now. He was potentially 3.5 stars, but he's gone up a little bit since we signed him on. Could be something about him in the future. We shall see. His distribution needs a lot of work, of course, but his shot stopping is pretty decent at his level. Aerial ability as well. Speed, he's got 11 acceleration, obviously is important for a sweeper keeper, which we play with. So who knows about Haas? We could see, might see him in the first team in the future. Well, it depends how far along we get, of course. 15-year-olds, will we see him in the first team? Not 100% sure. Hopefully we can see some of them. We've got Zoltan Pap here as well, potentially 4 stars. Hungarian. Again, might be something. We shall see about him. K Winter, he's a left back. Not much potential about him. Manuel Suppen, did he just join us? I think he did. Potentially 2.5 stars. Not much about him, is there really? That's 5. We've signed more, but they haven't quite joined us yet. Where are they? The development centre, I think. Yeah, youth candidates. Here we are. Yeah, here we are. So the biggest potential one is Dominic Zenkel, potentially 4.5 stars. So no potentially 5 stars come through this season, unfortunately. We've got 3 potentially 4.5 stars. It was 2, but Johan Haas has gone up since we signed him. A lot of them do go up in potential ability when you sign them on, of course. But Dominic Zenkel, he's the one who's the highest rated. He's the one that I probably think that, yeah, he'll definitely be in the first team if we get that far. He's the only one I can really say of the intake, to be honest. Yeah, it looks quite good. Obviously needs some work. Needs a season in the under-18s, maybe 2 seasons in the under-18s. But maybe in 2 seasons or 3, we might see him in the first team. He looks quite decent. Very much got high hopes for him. So that's the best of the youth intake there. In terms of the other players we're signing on, Theo Schmidt, he'll be joining us, I believe. He's a right back. Not much to say about him, really. Han Borsdorf as well. I think he's joining us. Potentially 3.5 stars. Again, not much to say about him. And who else have I signed on here? Don't know. I think that's it. Is that it? No, Lars Müller as well. We signed him on as well. He's one of, to be fair, he's potentially 3 stars, but I looked at him and he looks good. Maybe his potential was just not very high. Like, I'm not sure what's going on there, but he does look pretty good, doesn't he? Just his speed needs work with. So yeah, I had to sign him on. Potentially 3 stars, but maybe we'll go up to about 4 or 4.5 stars when we sign him on, because he does look pretty good. And it's just that some players that they just don't develop at all, do they? Really? Like, so maybe this is his almost his finished product. But if he does develop quite nicely, then he'll be a great centre back for us. So Lars Müller's going to join us as well. But the only one who I'm really excited about is Dominic Zenkel, probably. Johan Haas as well. He might be our number 1 keeper in the future. We shall see. But obviously we've got George Hesse, so maybe not. But Zenkel, he's the biggest prospect. So at least we've got some come through. Of course, that's all we can ask for. But it's nowhere near as good as the first season. But yeah, Dominic Zenkel, hopefully he'll be one for the future. Anyway, let's get to this game then. The first one, at home to Salzburg in the Austrian FA Cup. If you win this game, we could go on to defend our trophy again, of course. That'll be very, very nice. We've got a bit of a goalkeeper crisis though, unfortunately, because Christian Fruchtel is out. He's just picked up a virus. I made the club doctor deal with him, because if we sent him home, he'll miss the Rapid Vienna game as well. So hopefully he doesn't infect anyone else with his virus. The doctor can get him back for the Rapid Vienna game at least. But for this game, unfortunately, got George Hesse in goal. Hesse, very high potential. Could be our number 1 in the next couple of seasons. But at the moment, he's not great. So this is it's a big game for him to play in the FA Cup semi-final against Salzburg. So that's disappointing. Other than that though, we've got pretty much a full strength 11. We've got Tegel right back, El Shiwi left back, Dietl and Mai centre backs. We've got Chukwemeka, Damaku and Grill midfield. Barry on the right, Sarawi on the left, and Shurinov up front. So unfortunately, Shurinov and Beck have both gone a bit quiet in the last few games, which we don't like to see. Shurinov still got 21 goals for the season, of course. Beck's got 13. Beck's gone really quiet in the last few games, but hopefully Shurinov can hit the back of the net today. That'd be very nice. In terms of other players missing, well, Lavia's got a slight injury, unfortunately. He'll be back for the Rapid Vienna game, which would be great. Martins is injured as well. He's out for 2 days with a cold. Lettner is still injured, but he's back in 2 days. Can't wait to see him back. And Hammond, Beck, Fischer, Brinkman and Gutierrez are all too tired from the last game. So Salzburg at home. We've lost twice in the season already. Can we make it third time lucky, though, and beat them and get through to the final? Well, let's find out. Okay, here we go. I've asked for revenge here today. We need revenge, and hopefully the boys can do it. Please remember, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button for me, and also hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and he much appreciated as well. So 14 minutes in, it's been a very quiet game so far, but we are creating more of the opportunities at the moment. Salzburg yet to have a shot on target in the match, but saying that, not a single highlight to talk of. This has been a very, very dull first half. 30 minutes in, but we finally get our first highlight. It's Salzburg with the ball, unfortunately. Syed Benrahma, he's playing in the Premier Division now these days as well. Here's Valentino. Is that Lazaro, maybe? Valentino Lazaro? I'm not sure. First highlight we see was for Salzburg. Not really too much to talk about, though, to be honest. Pretty much an even game so far. We're back on the highlight again. Second highlight of the match. Here's Lucas Mai, who got a hat-trick in the last game, of course, against Leverkusen. Wasn't enough, though, to see us go through, unfortunately, but certainly one to look back on, that is for sure. Anyway, here's Louis Barry to Chukwemeka. To Tegel. Nice pass. Here's George Tegel. To Barry. It's a big opportunity here for us. Pass it all out to El Shiwi for some reason, but we're still on the attack here. Here's Grill. Back to El Shiwi. Nice ball to Sarawi. Can he score? He can score. Get in there. Lovely start. 40 minutes in with 1-0 up already. We was 1-0 up in the last game against Salzburg, though. And we all know what happened there. They scored 30 seconds over the allotted time to win the game 2-1, unfortunately. But taking the lead again here, 1-0. El Shiwi with a lovely pass through to Sarawi then. Sarawi with a lovely composed finish. Just slotted it under the keeper. Get in. 1-0. This time round, though, in this episode, can we take a 2-goal lead in this game instead of just a 1-goal lead and make it come back to bite us? Well, all in all, that first half was pretty impressive. To be honest, we had double amount of shots at Salzburg, much more shots on target as well. Looking like a better team here. 3 minutes into the second half, we're back on the highlight again. Here's Brendan Aronson into Diaz. Now here's Alario to Benrahma. Back to Aronson. Tegel, get there, get there. Oh my word, what is that, Tegel? What are you doing? Doesn't matter though. What a waste from Alario. And Tegel's injured, I think. That's the last thing we did, especially with Martins out as well. Who's going to play right back? Oh dear. Oh dear. He feels he can shake it off. He feels he can shake it. You know what? We've got Brinkman on the bench, haven't we? I forgot about that. Brinkman is to play right back now, can't he? No, let's take Tegel off. We don't want him to get a serious injury here. We'll put Brinkman on, put him as a wingback support though. We'll put Barry on attack. Another change. Who am I going to bring off? Grill with a yellow card. Shurenov's not playing too well. You know, we'll take Grill off. We'll bring on Fisher. Chukwuemeka there as a box-to-box. Actually, you know what? Just keep Fisher there. Right, 25 minutes to go. We're still the better team in the match. Salzburg not created too much, but it's only 1-0. Only 1-0. Final change here. Shurenov off. Beck on. 10 minutes to go and we're in the FA Cup final. Can we hold on here? It's not been the greatest of games, has to be honest. Back on the highlight. Brinkman with a throw-in. I don't like this little congregation going on here. What the hell was that? Anyway, we've got the ball though. Here's Barry. Don't lose the ball. Brinkman. Back to Mai. Come on. Back to Hesse. Oh no. Tamaku, get that, yes. Dietel. Show some composure, some of you, please. Just boot it up there like that. Rui Silva kicks it out. We've got the ball back against Salzburg, unfortunately. Oh no. Dietel, what covering there from Dietel. What a touch that was. That was Berbatov-esque, that was. Brilliant. Anyway, Sarawi, is he going to get there? He does get there. Come on, kill him off. 2-0, Sarawi. Where are you going? Why are you going there with your left foot for? Less than 5 minutes to go. They scored in the last episode in the 93rd minute, of course. Well, the episode before last, sorry. 4 minutes added time. Come on, boys. Okay, here we go. On defensive. Couple minutes to go. No more highlights, please, FM. Get in. We finally beat them this season. We're into the FA Cup final again. Look at George Hesse coming in for this game. Give us 7.5 there. What a hero. Lovely backfire performance today as well. El Shiwi got the assist for the goal. Dietel and Mai did really well. Tegel did well until he came off as well. Damaku as well as the ball midfielder. So a rock there. A rock defence. And Salzburg couldn't even get past it at all. They had one shot on target in the match. Not the greatest of games to watch in the world, but solid. Absolutely solid. Took our chance when it came. And defended valiantly. So great performance. We're into the final. We've got Admira Wacker Modelling in the final. So hopefully we can make it 2 FA Cup titles in a row. That would be very, very nice. That is a great win. Very happy with that. So yeah, we're through to the FA Cup final. When it takes place is 1st of May. So a couple of months until we take place that yet. But before that, before the Championship group starts as well, we've got Rapid Vienna away from home. Can we win the final game of the regular season and go into the Championship group full of confidence? Or can we get a draw at least? We'll find out in a second. Okay, here we are. It's time for the final league match of the regular season, and it's the Vienna Derby away to Rapid Vienna. If we do win this game, though, we will take a 1-point lead into the Championship group over Salzburg, so there's a drop points away to Lask there. I know that if we win this game, we'll be at 53, Salzburg on 51, so 2 points clear, but the points will then halve for the Championship group, so it'll only be 1 point clear. So not a big lead to take, but it will be a lead to take if we do win this game, and also we'll have a 3-point lead over Rapid Vienna as well once the points are halved. So could be crucial. Could be crucial coming into the season. So, but all in all, I'll be happy with a draw here. If we draw this game, we'll go back to top of the league, I believe. Salzburg just dropped points away to Lask. They drew 2-2 to them. Lask will be in the Championship group as well. And either Admira Wacker Modelling or Sturm Graz. Sturm Graz are yet to be in the Championship group still in the third season. So we'll see if they make it. Admira Wacker Modelling are home to Tyrol. They could win that game, to be fair. Anyway, that's not important. We don't care about Sturm Graz and Admira Wacker Modelling. We care about us in this game. And can we go back to the top of the league? Can we draw or beat Rapid Vienna here? Hopefully we can. Let's get into it. And in terms of the team sheet for today's game, 3 changes. Fruchtel, thankfully, is back from injury. Saying that, though, George Hesse did really well there against Salzburg with 7.5. But Fruchtel is our number 1. He's back in goal for today's game. Also, Lavia comes in for Chukwuemeka. And yeah, that's it. So just 2 changes. Lavia and Fruchtel in for Hesse and Chukwuemeka. Rapid Vienna away from home. Can we win the final game in the regular season? Well, let's find out. Okay, here we go, away to Rapid Vienna. We actually got a good chance of getting a double this season, a domestic double. Of course, we won the FA Cup last season. Big chance of winning this season as well, with Admira Wacker Modelling in the final. But we've also got a big chance of winning the league title. This is a big game here. Really, really big game. Of course, we'll play Rapid Vienna another 2 times after this, and Salzburg another 2 times as well in the Championship group. So, plenty of big games to come. Early chance for Rapid here. Fruchtel with a good save back in the team. Tegel kicks it out for a throw-in. Saves the corner there. But first blood there for Rapid Vienna. With a big chance. Haven't started off too well in this game, it has to be said. Demanding some more. As I said, draw this game, I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy with drawing this game. Finally get another highlight 40 minutes in. Keteshvili shoots from about 40 yards out. It hits the bar, but it seems like almost every free kick hits the bar, to be honest. So, not so much surprise there. We've got a long throw-in chance here. Tiga with it. Last time we saw one of these, Mai scored. Mai's not going to get there, though, but we're still on the attack here. Here's Lavia. He crosses it in. Barry. Get in. Get in there. First time we've seen a chance for us in the game, and Barry hits the back of the net. A lovely headed goal from Barry there as well. Get in. Look at all these poor Rapid fans there. They're so sad, aren't they? Anyway, comes from a throw-in again. Tiga with it. Piatkovsky wins the header. But it only goes as far as Lavia, who seems to just run through the referee bizarrely. Crosses it in. Barry. Nice header, but question marks over the keeper there. Very much question marks over the keeper. But anyway, we don't care. We're 1-0 up in the game. Haven't played particularly well, but we are winning the game here. Well, straight on the highlight in the second half. Here's Sarawi on the attack again here. El Shiri to Grill. Back to Tamaku. Back to Grill. Here's Shuranov. Sarawi. Oh. Good shot. Good shot, but too high, unfortunately. Looking decent in this game now, though. But it's still quite even, this game. Back in the highlight again. Here's Lucas Meyer with a free kick. Pass it to Grill. There's Sarawi to Shuranov. He's been quiet recently, as I said. Needs to find his scoring boots again. Here's Sarawi to El Shiwi. Got an assist in the last match, El Shiwi. Here's Grill. Should have used El Shiwi. What's he doing there? El Shiwi made a nice run there and he decides to go back all the way to the centre back. Anyway, we've still got the ball. Here's Tamaku to Shuranov. To Grill. That's a better pass from Grill. Barry's there. Over the bar. Not sure he's offside or not. Alright, it's time for a couple of changes here. Teagle's tired again. We'll take Sarawi off. We'll bring on Hammond for him. Oh, Shuranov is not scoring again, but Beck's gone really quiet as well. Beck's not scoring either, so it's not the right time for them to go completely quiet, is it? Anyway, Rapid with a corner here. Brugger heads it over the bar. Quite far over the bar as well. Wasn't the greatest of headers, was it? Come on, this be a great win, this. Be a brilliant win. Final game of the regular season. Away to our fierce rivals. Lavia wins the header, but only as far as Valky. There's Piatkovsky. Still Piatkovsky. There is Iwu. He crosses it in. Nah, that's poor. That's poor from you, Mai. Especially how good you are in the air. We saw how good you were in the air in the last episode. Should be winning that header there. That's poor. Flair's going off all over the place. Got a violet one there, a green one there. What is that? What is he doing? How is he... Oh, shocking. Should be winning the header here. Poor. Poor from Mai, that. Very poor from Mai. Anyway, final change of the game. Who can make a difference here? Quebec can make a difference. We'll bring him on for Grill. Alright, 15 minutes to go. Let's get at least a draw in this game now. Let's get at least a draw. Still be quite happy with a draw. Although I'm disappointed with Mai, with his heading ability. Should be beaten there by that guy. Lavia passes it back to Dietel. Now here's Mai. He passes it to Kremika. Just gets to Lavia now. It's Hammond. Beck. Back to Tamaku. Back. Why it's not going back? What do you keep going back for? Go forward. Lavia. To Hammond. Now here's Beck. Back to Hammond. Shoot. Get in. Get in. Almost a carbon copy of the first goal. Hammond. Get in. Back in the lead. Come on. What a team. What a team. Tristan Hammond's turned out to be quite a good player for us this season, actually. I'm very happy that I didn't sell him. Wasn't sure what was going on in this highlight. Kept on going back. But Beck with a nice pass into Hammond. Hammond, great composure. Slots it. Past the keeper again. This keeper ain't great, is he? The game is still not over yet, though. 5 minutes to go. Can we hold on here? Only a couple minutes to go. Let's go defensive again. Come on, boys. Can we win this league title this season? Okay, we've gone defensive. Oh, no. Corner. Piatkovsky hit the bar there. Almost. 3 minutes to hold on. We done it. We have. Get in. What a win that is. What a win that is. Beat Salzburg 1-0 in the FA Cup semi-final. Beat Rapid Vienna 2-1 away in the final league game. Get in. Not the greatest of performances in both games, but we got the great result in both games. So that's all we can ask for. Get in there. So with that, this is the final league table for the regular season. Of course, we're 2 points clear at the top now over Salzburg, but only 1 point when the points are halved, unfortunately for us. But we go into the Championship group, top of the league, so that's all we can ask for. And, well, it's going to be a 3-horse race still. Rapid Vienna are 6 points behind, but again, after the points are hard, they'll only be 3 points behind still. So we haven't taken them out of the title race, that is for sure. Still got 2 games to play against them and 2 to play against Salzburg, of course. So job is nowhere near close to being done, but to take a lead into the Championship group is really, really nice, of course. It's Admira Wacker Modeling in the Championship group in place of Sturm Graz as well. We've obviously got Salzburg, Lask, Rapid Vienna and Wolfsburg in there with us as well. So it's going to be interesting. Let's check out the fixture list here as well. Well, we face Admira Wacker Modeling first, then Wolfsburg. So we've got 2 big chances there to... and then look at that. We've got 3 home games in a row. Admira Wacker Modeling, Salzburg and Rapid Vienna. Well, in terms of the next episode, even though it's a final, I don't think I'll bring you back for the Austrian FA Cup final against Admira Wacker Modeling, because we're going to win that final. I know we are. We've got to win the final. We're going to win that final. We are. It might backfire on me, but we're going to win that final. So I'm not going to show you that because it's not the biggest of teams to face in the final. I know they're in the Championship group, but we should be winning that. So I'm just going to bring you back for the final 3 league games of the season, I think. I'm going to play all these games off camera. And, well, hopefully we can build up some sort of lead at the top, a further lead. Obviously, we couldn't beat them a few weeks ago away from home, so maybe it's going to come back to bite me. But I'm going to put on full strength 11 this game, of course. That's in 2 weeks' time, so that's different to that game. We had a completely rested 11 in that game, so should be able to win that. Wolfsburg at home, should be able to win that. And you've got Rapid Vienna and Salzburg and Admira Wacker Modeling all at home there. So we could potentially win our first 5 games of the Championship group. I'll be very disappointed if we don't win at least 4 of them. And then we've got Admira Wacker Modeling in the final, Wolfsburger, then Lask again. But then we finish off the Championship group with 3 very tricky games. Away to Lask, away to Rapid Vienna, and away to Salzburg. Who did this fixture list? I have no idea, but that is disgusting. But anyway, that's going to feature in the next episode. As I said, hopefully we can build up a nice little lead at the top before this last 3 games of the season, because they are very, very tricky. Away to Lask, away to Rapid Vienna, and away to South. I'm starting to think that away to Salzburg game could be a battle out for the title. We shall see about that. Hopefully we can secure the title by then. We shall see. But yeah, make sure you join for the next episode, guys. It's going to be a big one. A triple header. Away to Lask, away to Rapid Vienna, and away to Salzburg. And hopefully in that episode we'll have a chance to secure a domestic double. Fingers crossed that could happen. And thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember, if you like the video, to hit that like button for me. And also hit that subscribe button, please, guys. It'd really help me out. And much appreciated as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.